I'm just gonna come down to the mic. And I love the font 10 size. It's amazing. I don't even need glasses. So Mike is the current chair of Ignite North Bay and the driver of this Alfa Romeo and the president of Safe Site Exploration. Mike is a graduate of the University of Waterloo and has over 30 years of experience in the IT industry. That means I was 6 when you started. Mike focuses his energies on sharing his experiences with others to help our community grow and prosper. Now that is a line. So everybody, Mike, please give him a round of applause.
You notice how he's bending down at the mic? I think he was doing that intentionally. Okay, I'll talk for Mike. Like I'm vertically challenged. I'm Italian. What can I tell you? Okay, so let me get started because the clock is running. 20 slides, 15-second advances. So I usually don't speak at Ignite, but I felt compelled. I felt compelled to speak because of the topic we're discussing, innovation in science, and really because in my experiences, especially as an entrepreneur and helping young entrepreneurs, everyone is deathly afraid, and they're deathly afraid of failure. And a lot of times it is an obstacle to them that they cannot overcome, and I'm here to really talk to you about fear and mistakes, and that they really are necessary, and they're not a bad thing, and you need them. Now, you can not realize your potential because you don't know what you want, and you cannot realize your potential because you don't get off your backside. But when you don't realize your potential because you're afraid, that's a true tragedy. Now I'm going to talk to you about a lot of people who were afraid but conquered that fear. Edison, 1,000 tries to invent the light bulb. He failed 1,000 times. Ed Catmull, the president of Pixar, talks about mistakes as not being an evil, not even being necessary, but just being a plain fact of trying something new. So I want you to understand, making mistakes is all right, and it's normal, and it happens to everybody. And really what you need to do is take those mistakes and turn them into action. Turn them into lessons that move you forward. Here are some things that people are afraid of that cause them to worry about making mistakes. Naysayers. You can see that statement there from the founder of Digital Equipment. There's no reason anyone would want a computer in their home. I have 7 in my home. Elvis Presley sang at the old Opry, Grand Ole Opry, and the manager there said, "Go home, drive a truck. Music's not for you." These are true stories. These are naysayers that would cause someone to be afraid to move forward. Here's Western Union. The telephone is not a good idea. Wow. That's why Western Union's like, Western who? Right? They should be PayPal right now, and they're not because they were a naysayer. Finally, IBM. There is a world market for maybe 5 computers. Wow. That guy's a bozo. So you can see that, what will block you from moving forward is fear and naysayers that feed that fear. And what you have to find is your courage to persist. Here's some people that really found their courage. You need to find yours. Walt Disney was fired because they said he had no imagination. Wow. J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before her world-changing book, the Harry Potter series, was published. She persisted. She had courage, even though I'm sure she was afraid, and even though a lot of people told her she couldn't do it. So one of the things that you have to recognize is that courage and persistence has to be balanced with the ability to change direction. You have to know when to pivot. Sometimes setbacks are not really a negative thing. They're just a signpost so that you find your true north. Sometimes mistakes are meant to get you where you need to be. So as you're moving forward and you make those mistakes, embrace them. Post-its were a mistake. The guy was trying to invent a super glue. Wow, did he fail. But he created Post-its. Now, he paused. He took a minute. He reflected. He didn't just run from his mistake, and it turned into something great. The Slinky was a mistake. It was built to support packaging on ships, and it was so weak that it was flimsy. It accidentally fell off a crate. The Slinky was born. World history was made. Purple was a mistake. I couldn't believe that one. Guy was trying to invent a malaria drug, created a goo that stained his clothes purple, wouldn't come off, hence purple. I think the most important thing you need to understand is that the path to innovation in science that we're going to talk about tonight is littered with challenges, risks, and mistakes and fear. Elon Musk says it really well. If it's important, then you need to take the risk no matter what. So here's what I want you to do as you leave here tonight. Embrace your mistakes. They are the path to your true north. You know, you may change the world if you do that. Take time to reflect on what went wrong, because it is the way to true innovation and creativity. So here's what I want you to remember. Don't be afraid. Mistakes are normal. Everyone that you know is swimming a moat to get to the castle of their dreams. It's normal. You're not alone. Mistakes are not a problem. They're a guidepost to you. Here's 5 things you can do to fail forward. Accept mistakes as part of the formula for creativity. Turn your mistakes into action. Take a how might we attitude to move forward. Don't let naysayers get you down. There's lots of them out there. I can't see the other 2, and I didn't memorize them. But you get the point. Fail. See? Mistake. Mistake. Fear. This presentation will be available online for a small price of $5.99. No, so thank you very much. I got to get off the stage or I'm breaking my own bloody rules. But please, don't be afraid. Follow your dreams. Thanks very much, everybody.